let's have a serious talk. This situation hit me harder than I ever had imagined, and it's disappointing to the Odyssey community. I know I'm not a part of the Odyssey community, but I am deeply upset of Alma Reality's actions, so I decided to ban her on my Roblox game and remove her avatar from the game completely. I'm gonna use this time to actually show you guys what I did, so make sure you guys understand that Alma Reality was deeply my closest friend for 3 years. So I made a Discord announcement telling people that about the incident. I have her account blocked, which I'm gonna have to unblock her because I'm gonna have to show you guys stuff that she did. And I have her other account, which she told me that got hacked into, or she forgot the password from. I just need to find that account. Because it's really disappointing. It really is. Did I delete her other account? Don't tell me I did that. No. Fine, so I would. No. So, I have her other account, she told me it got hacked, or she lost the account from. And I have her main account right here. So I'm just gonna quickly go through two of them. But let's just get my honest opinion about the situation first. So this video on Twitter is expressing my emotions on the situation, because last night I've been up 24/7 trying to track what streams I've been in All Morality. So, first off, let's talk about her ban. So I hate this part. This makes me upset. It says here, other reasons 100%. This user has engaged in expression, erotic roleplay, ERP, and sexual solicitation. Evidence shows that users participated in a highly graphic sexual roleplay involving detailed descriptions of sexual acts, genitals, and breeding themes. Additionally, the user is documented sending indecent sexually explicit imagery to a group chat. The reviewer context indicates this user is an adult, she is 22 years old, who targeted a minor, being 17, for those interactions, which is supported by the predatory nature of the grooming addict language used during the roleplay, such as good girl and mommy dynamics. To be honest, when I saw this report on Twitter, I didn't realize it was true. At first, I was like, no, I know Alma Reality for 3 damn years. I know she would never do this. But here she is, with this report explaining it all. It's completely disgusting. Now let's go to our Discord DMs. Specifically, her account, where I'm gonna remove her as a friend on this account, even though she doesn't use it anymore. So basically, this is how long I know her. Since December 4th of 2023. That is 3 years ago. So she started the conversation just waving at me, and then I waved back. Said, need me for anything? This is when she says, nah, I just wanted to be friends. So this is when I first met her as a friend. Like, literally first met her as a legit friend. So I replied back and said, oh, alright. Then I showed her a screenshot of my old phone saying, yo, Alma, since Connor blocked you, I just wanted to let you know he treated after you. Treated on the races. He went on saying this. I thought you needed to know. I told her about Connor, when he said, you never owed me. The F? This is when Alma Reality was calling Connor a racist back in 2023. But Connor saying, you never owed me. The F? I blocked because you support NIFT, and you are just generally with the R word as a whole. Like, how is me blocking you on you? That makes no sense. Keep crying and suck up to Tazzy, you meat rider. Then she just went on saying, laughed my bum off. Tazi Rick, Meat Rider, Tazi, who just demoted me from admin to server because I made post drama slow. This is when Ahmed posted a lot of drama, and then she said that she didn't want anything to do with drama. So then she replied back on what date is this? December 17th, saying hi. I said hi. She said, "How are you?" I said, "Good. You?" "I'm amazing at what you're doing." And I said, "Just relaxing." Then on the 22nd, she posted a Roblox
Next,
motivation.
they took us to a computer lab where students is doing anything
Spinning this Roblox motivation
on the
thing.
internet.
And then on the 29th of December, she said, "I don't think you do. My videos expose bad actors. My last 3 videos have involved exposing creeps, racists, pedos." I respond back with say, "Laughed my bum off, should have known, LOL, and heya." Then, December 30th, I said hi. She said, "How are you?" "Good, you?" And she says, "I'm good." She said, she's good. 31st December, I said, "Wow, you really caught evil. I just can't believe I was friends with him back when the Justice for Evilistico." If you guys don't know who Evil is, Evilistico, he was a popular Odyssey member back in 2026. I already knew something was up to him. I didn't become friends with him until he started to harass me like 6 months or 5 months ago during this time. Honestly, my opinion on this is just disgusting. I told the dynamic about this, which is Maddie's boyfriend or ex-boyfriend or the person she was dating, and he's not happy with this as well. She replied back by saying, "When I spoke to him before this, I don't know," and then she showed a screenshot of this. On January 1st, 2024, I said, "I feel bad." "Why is that?" "I meant I feel bad for Dynamic. I should have known. I've known him for a bit now, same, and I have been a lot of breakups, and I know how it feels. Some of them are stupid, and some of them are serious." Then this is when I was dating Missy back in the old days. When she blocked me randomly, so I replied back with saying, what did you do, bye?" What does she mean I F upped? I didn't. This is when me and Missy got in drama for no reason. She said, "What? Is she okay or what? I'm so confused on why she just blocked me out of nowhere. I swear to God, I didn't even say anything wrong." I'm looking around. I asked Missy. I replied back with saying, "Okay. Did you report anything?" I honestly didn't want to make this video, but I'm gonna have to block her other account, even though she doesn't use this anymore. She said, "Did you reply to anything that could have triggered her at all?" Also, I didn't do anything if she replied to me. I replied back and said, "No, I actually have not replied to her at all. I just only liked a few of her traits. The only trait I could see sus was this. This is from my suspended account, so I don't know. I was wondering why it was blurry, but it was from a suspended account. But I don't know. But it wasn't even a girl. It was a guy that was attacking me in the video. Yeah, I know. I don't know what she's talking about. She's then responding and said, "Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about." And she is responding. She posted 20 minutes ago and about an emotional state. "Do you have any other accounts on Twitter?" I told her about this person and seemed okay with it. I don't know if that's maybe upsets her or what. I took a screenshot of what's going on. I got this random girl to say that I'm cute, which is really weird. She's actually creeping me out. I don't know. She probably maybe she got jealous. I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. So Omar already said nah. I said I do not know. Oh, and I can't speak. And no, I do not. So I'm saying that I do not have any accounts on Twitter. She wouldn't have waited 5 hours to be mad at you. This is just utterly weird for me right now. My brain is just so confused on what just happened. She said same. I told her that I was going to make a video with her a few days ago, and it never happened because I was busy. But that couldn't have not made her that mad that she would block me. Nah, she said that I fucked up on Twitter. "Did you make a reply to something deleted?" "No, I swear to God I haven't replied or tweeted or deleted. This is the only thing I have replied to, but it was only me making a fact. Nothing that would have made her mad." This is when Scar got exposed. on January 24th, 2024. Scott said, literally, Twitter is supposed to be fun. I replied back to her, which is facts. Twitter was never fun to be honest with you. Twitter was always a place for drama to happen. There was no end to this pathetic nightmare, and this is true. My audience said, I feel like I just been used or something. And then some random screenshots. People saying, like, oh, she wants to kiss me. Can I? It's weird. Who that? I don't know. 100% I guess is a fan of me, yes, said that. I didn't even reply to this and even liked it. I don't know why she got mad. Basically, this area was when Missy got mad at me. Stuff. I see that Missy told me about me following Horace or whatever the guy is. Armored said, never mind. It got banned. Law. Wait, really? Question mark. You really think I actually support this person just because I followed him? And then this is basically Armored telling Missy, oh, this is whatever this is. I don't know the context of this, but she messaged Missy about this. She said, no, I asked her to follow you. Why you followed them? Just thought it was weird. I followed him because he's helped me expose my pics for harassing me and also stalking me as well. True. Always did help me expose my pics back in those days. I'll try to make this as short as possible. This basically proves how I was friends with Armored for 3 years. I would play like 4-ish to 3 months ago. If I would have known that he supported those guys, I would have definitely blocked him and unfollowed him. Now I can't because he's somehow banned. Alright, he's banned, I don't know, I don't really care. Same. I never really liked any of his stupid tweets anyways. This is when Armored already got exposed. I mean, not exposed. This was when Armored... I can't speak. I'm really heartbroken right now. And I try my best to stay calm during this situation, but this hits me more than I like it. This is Clean Dylan. If you guys don't know who Clean Dylan is, that's the person that already exposed back in the old days. It's a W. Oh, and by the way, when do you want to 1v1 in Blade Ball? This is what I asked her if she wants to 1v1 me in Blade Ball. And this is when I made a goal. Saying, get at least 50 members or even 400 members in my Roblox game. Possibly 1v1 Optimic in the strongest battlegrounds. Possibly 1v1 Armored in Blade Ball. Possibly 1v1 Landry or Colonel in Member 2. Maybe 2 of the 2. Stuff like that. This is when I finally met her girlfriend. So she said, on reality, when I 1v1 my girlfriend, she almost had 1,000 wins. I said, sure, I just gotta eat though. And then we basically 1v1 after those. And this is what Almond admitted to her past actions. So, Sad Motion, who's been exposed by Grongo, said, I blocked this person because she was sending dicks to minors, which was not okay for her. I don't know their age, that doesn't make not excuse. Alma was actually 19 years old at this time, but she's still adult at this time being, so she was 19. And stuff like that. I don't know this first was true, but I know you don't do that. And then Alma admitted, saying, he's referring to a drama from October. I never once denied that I messed up by sending it, but I also clarify that I only sent one because my now ex sent one first. It's like a little, oh, she did it, I do it first kind of type of thing. I've cleared this up from Paula and Alaskan and Mugen. The person who did bad stuff. And I have Mugen added, I don't know why I do. Like, this is really Mugen. Dissociated with Rubicin, every one of them is declared because it was a 17-year-old in Spain. Yada yada yada. Also, Submotion dated a 13-year-old trying to. Submotion is a former friend of mine, and we just That's when we ended the conversation. Now back to her main account, her actual main account. I'm gonna have to unblock her though. I'm gonna have to go scroll all the way up. I'm not gonna go through all of every DM because I'm trying to make this as short as possible. Still talking about me, trying to catch this guy. She replied by saying, W, April Fool's yes, stuff. And then she sent me these weird things. Now, on April 4th, that was when I accidentally joined her server and I didn't know she was live at this time, which brings me back to this thing here. This post I made here. That's this one. That's during this time. And this is when she noticed that Treecraft is a pedophile. And then I talked about her about Shadow Twin afterwards. And then her post. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy here. But yeah, this proves that me and Onward has been friends for 3.5 years, and until this thing came up, my heart just broke into two. I already cried off camera many times. Yeah, this proves how me and her have been friends for 3.5 years. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. But before we get, I want to talk about when we finally came in contact again. And I'm so glad I actually find this now. So I replied on July 23rd, 2025, saying this. I freaking hate summer. It's too freaking hot, dude. Alma already replied to me again, but then you telling me, and she showed a picture of her car, showing that it's raining. Just started downpouring out of nowhere. Yo, that's crazy. It's freaking hot where I live. She basically told me that she lives in Minnesota. And I told her I love that straight. For where she lives in South Minnesota. I said, damn, lucky you. It's 37 degrees Fahrenheit here right now. I replied by saying, Jesus. She replied back by saying, what about me? I said, nearly 30 degrees. This is cool. I used to live in Texas. 116 Fahrenheit in summer. Damn, frick, I hate the heat. Gives me headaches. My head is about to explode. Where I live, it's in a heat warning. Oh, by the way, she replies back with saying, oh, by the way, did you see what happened? I said, no. She hit 5,000 subscribers. I told her 5,000, nice. She said, yeah, so stuck at 2.6. I switched from videos to live streams. It's been so fun interacting with your community live. It's so hot where I live. Right now, I'm wearing a freaking undershirt. Still doesn't help. What the heck? She put sad face. I feel like Frosty the Snowman. I wanted to see what it feels like. It feels like 30 degrees where I live. So it's 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I told her what is that in Celsius, and it's literally 30 degrees. And then that's where we ended the conversation. She was literally there for me when I was feeling upset. This is really upsetting. And I guess I might as well give you guys context. I met Onward, like I said again, so you guys are big clear, back in December of 2023, where, like I said, during the retreat, I met her during 2023. I asked her to play a couple of games with me because she said that she wanted to be my friend, so I accepted, and she's been, if not kind to me, for over the past 3 years. Calling Onward a pedophile, I just never think I wanted to just say it come out my mouth, since I known her for 3.5 years. Sure, me and her had fight before, and but she's always been there for me. I've always been there for her. We caught up bad actors together. We made it pretty fun times. And when I got this news, like, I am going to be completely honest with everyone here. I did not believe it at first. I didn't believe the post at first. I didn't. I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I didn't believe her at first. I didn't believe any of the news at first. But then once a lot of DMs came in on Discord, proving how Onward is this predator and pedophile, my heart just sank in, and I was like, this can't be true. So, at the beginning of my message with her, because the girl jumped into Otis, I told her, please tell me this isn't true. And she stayed completely silent for an hour. She didn't respond back. So I assumed that it was true. It sucks. I didn't want it to be this way. I never did. But I already cried somebody off camera. I already cried a few times in the morning before I recorded this. Yesterday I was crying myself, and it's very sad. Very, very sad to see this news come up. Like I said again, Onward has built a wonderful community or fan base. And seeing this hurts me more than it did. It's like if she died, and this is how I feel right now. Like I said, I'm gonna take a few days off. My mind isn't functioning right now. I can't even speak right during this video. It sucks that this has happened. It really has. And I am very deeply sorry for the people who she affected and hurted. I know there's so many friends that she's hurted. So many people that she's hurted. Her fan base is hurted. And I'm very sorry that you guys have to see this news. I really do. As of right now, I'm never going to be in contact with Onward. I've banned her in my game. I have cut ties with her. And I don't know what to do next. I really don't know what to do next. But yeah, this hits me hard. So, for as of right now, since my mind is not in the right proper state, I will be taking a break from Twitter starting after this, when I post this video out on Twitter. I need this time to regain myself, because Ahmed's been a close friend of mine for many, many years, and calling her a pedophile is, again, something I never wanted to say in my life. But with enough evidence that I received on Discord recently, which I deleted because I didn't want to go through it in my head as much as any other situation I deal with, it confirms that she's a pedophile. And like I said, I've been in so many games I've played with her, and those memories probably not going to come out of my head fast. Like, I played Destroyers Bangers with her. I played Blade Ball with her, with her girlfriend at that time. I think it's called Zayla Reality, or Zaya Reality, whatever you want to call her. Met those two. Played Blade Ball. I played Slap Brothers with her as well. And I played nearly all the games that she wanted me to play with her. And that's not going to happen anymore, because her actions are deeply concerning. But yeah. So Connor, or anyone else who's planning to make a video, I'm going to make this loud and clear. Please don't not match me with your video. I want to take my time off to regain myself from this situation deeply. I was planning not to make this video. I don't know if I should, but I decided to do this video now and get it over with. and then I'll be taking my break off of Twitter for minimum 3, maybe 5 days to game myself. So I could be there for that long. Hopefully, I could get my mind off of almost reality moving forward. But again, I am very sorry for those people who had to go through what I had to go through. I'm sorry to our friends. I'm sorry to the community. I'm very sorry for our fan base who had to witness such tragic news. And like I said again, I didn't want to believe it at first. I saw that tweet on about her. I didn't believe it at first. I didn't believe it. Like, I didn't believe it at all. But so many people hooked me up on Discord, showing me proof of the things she's done, and it's really disgusting on how she would do this behind our backs. And it's really, I'm just furious, mad, and disgusted by her actions. And like I said, I already cried myself multiple times yesterday. It hurts me more than it hurts you guys. It hurts her parents more than it hurts me more than her parents, and it hurts me more than the community. Because like I said, and I can't believe I'm saying this for the first time in my life, even though I'm not part of RTC anymore, she has built a massive, great community for herself. Her community was kind. Her community was respectful. Her community was just amazing in her general. It's better than the RTC community, to be honest with you. But for now, during my break, I'm going to try my best to regain myself, put my head back in the game, and be back hopefully soon. I have cut ties with her, blocked her number. I blocked a lot of her Discord accounts, and for the records, I'm going to have to block her Discord account again. And in her other Discord account, which she told me that she forgot her password on. And I'm sorry if I couldn't talk throughout this video. That's my fault. Again, my head wasn't in my right place. It's still up my bum right now. And I need to try to get it out of my bum, but I don't know if it will. This has been one tragic event, and like again, I made so many memories and moments with Ahmed, and it's ridiculous. I've been in a few streams with her and stuff, and for the people who said me and Ahmed weren't fans, we were. And like I said during that whole other account, which I'm gonna show you it again, so that people knows that is it forged or fake or anything. Me and Ahmed have been friends right here. This is when she wanted to be my friend. And so when I finally first met Ahmed on December 4th of 2023, 3 years ago, I've been friends with Ahmed. And this hurts me more than it hurts you guys. And like again, it feels like my heart is being stabbed by a knife over and over and over and over again. It hurts me more. See, now I'm in tears right now. And I'm going to try my best to control it. But it's just been a very rough day for me. But yeah, anyways. I decided to make this video now. So I decided to get my thoughts and the situation. Again, I can't process of what Alma did. I really just can't. This whole thing and this word here pisses me off more because it's like, I know for a fact Alma would never do crap like this, but she did. She literally sent sexually expedient imagery, meaning that she sent sexual stuff without their permission to a group chat filled with minors. It's ridiculous. I never thought she would do this. But yeah, again, I'm deeply sorry for our community, to our other friends that had to witness such tragic events like this. I really am. And I hope all you guys can try your best to recover from this situation. For me, it's gonna take me more time to process what's going on. Like again, I blocked her number. I blocked literally every single platform that she has. I'm gonna have to block her again on Discord because I needed to show her messages on Discord. And in order for me to do that, I had to unblock her so you guys don't see unblock message, unblock message, unblock message to every single one of her accounts. But yeah, this situation hits me harder than ever. Anyways, I'll see you guys when I get back.
Sorry.
Ahmed.
Hello.
I'm gonna make a flood escape 2 out of your avatar, make it a
Here you go.
Where are you taking me?
I'm kidnapping you.
You have received 10 random emotes Game Pass
From
gifts
me.
from Gardener. Oh
From
my
me.
god. Hi, Lombo.
From me.
I don't know. What?
How are the voice thing?
Yo.
I think we got it. Okay.
Oh my god. Stop. Thank you. Let me emote.
Alright, no!
Oops.
Icons on the screen for when people
That's me.
stream. How did you do that?
Oh my god, it's UnitedGem.
@armor-chan.
Oh my god.
UnitedGem's here. This guy.
Hey.
You. Back here.
How do you us?
Hello.
I'm stealing that from you.
YouTube. Oh no.
Why did you choose this one again?
Cause Shadow busted it and it won the poll. Jam, say hi to the stream.
I'm tasting something.
Me, you already said.
What was that?
Me.
No, Jam, stop! Stop!